Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today we will discuss about semester first assignments, which is for subject organizational behavior, that is for June 2022 cycle. Before beginning with this assignment details, let me brief a bit about the overall structure and pattern. Hope most of the students are aware of that stuff. So there are six subjects in each semester, and each is divided into two things. The first is the assignment stuff and second is the exam stuff. So assignments covers 30 marks and exams cover of 70 marks. And in assignments, you are getting three questions: question one, two, three. Third question is having of two parts, third A and third B, and each question you need to write the answer in 1,000 words. The maximum limit is 1,000 words, but it's not a mandate that you should be stick to 1,000 words. If it's plus minus 10%, or normally we suggest that if you get around 850 to 900 words, it's totally fine. But don't exceed 1,100 words. That's the upper capping limit. Try to stick it within this range only. The next important stuff is about the plagiarism. So yes, you can refer from the book, maybe it's from NMIMS or any other book, or maybe you can refer the Google content or from anywhere. But you need to write each and every stuff in your own words. It's not like that you get some case study from the internet, or you just get something from your book and you just directly copied it and paste it into your assignments. In that case, you will get a plagiarism case. So make sure that you write everything in your own words. Yes, in some cases, when you write the definitions by some person, then definitely it will remain the same. So that's why NMIMS says that maximum 20% plagiarism is allowed. Don't exceed that 20% plagiarism. How to check the plagiarism and how to resolve the issue of plagiarism, I've already covered a video. Maybe you can just refer to my previous videos where I have mentioned this in details. Next step comes as the about the copy case. So if you have done your assignment and you think that if you share it with your friend and being you have uploaded first, so you will not get a copy case, so you are wrong. NMIMS simply says that if they found multiple assignments with the same content, then they will get a copy case, irrespective of the matter that you have uploaded first or your friend has uploaded second. Like suppose you have uploaded it on suppose on 1st of April, and you after that you shared it with your couple of friends. Some uploaded on 5th April, some on 10th April, some on 15th April. In that case, if four of you friends have uploaded the same content or maybe just little bit tweaking, then you all will get a copy case. So make sure don't just share your assignments with your colleagues. Otherwise all your efforts, your labor will get into vain. So that's second important thing. Next step is about like how to write the assignment simply into the Word document, and it will be uploaded in the PDF format. Again, I have shared a video how to just do all this stuff. And it's always better to just draw the diagrams and graphs as much as possible. So organizational behavior, here we will see the couple of charts which you can prepare. Do not copy paste from internet and from book. It's better to just draw it on your own. So I will just show you how to just draw it in a very simple manner. It's not a rocket science. It's very easy to do. Right. So let's start with our organizational behavior assignment. So let's see. This is the PDF file which is available on your portal. So hope you all are aware how to just download this PDF file. As I discussed, there are three questions: first, second, third A, and third B. First question is of 1,000 words, second is of 1,000 words, third A is of 500 words, and third B is of 500 words. Right. So let's start with our discussion, and we'll see which page numbers to refer from the book and what content needs to be written. So let's start with our first question. The first question says, interpersonal relationships between the superiors and subordinates in an organization involves different kinds of power equation. In your opinion, arrange the five sources of power in order of importance. They are based that are based on superior subordinate relationship in your organization. Justify your preference. So it's a direct question where you just need to define the power equations. So what are the different sources of power? It's a very straightforward question. Refer to page number 242. So I'm just going to the page number 242. So here, if you see, there are different sources of power. If you want, it's always better to just draw this diagram. How to draw this diagram? Just simply go to the Word document, go to the Smart Art, just go to the hierarchy and just draw. Maybe you can just refer to this one or this one. It's purely up to you. Like you can just type here sources. and you just remove this. This is not being required. And if you see here, this is, and you just mention all the different types like reward or cohesive power, like reward, cohesive, and I'm just writing it C, D, and so on. Right. Maybe you can just change the color or whatever you want to draw. So this is very easy. Always I suggest to just draw these kind of diagrams. And if you see there are different kind of power, the very first one is the reward power, where you are just rewarding based on certain promotions and bonuses. Then second is the cohesive power, where you are just influencing by some punishing based on undesirable behaviors. Third one is the legitimate, where based on some position like a manager or a senior manager, you are just showing that power to your individuals, to your subordinates. The fourth come as the expert power, based on your specialized knowledge or your skill set. You are an expert to something, and you are utilizing that power with your subordinates. The last one is the referent power, where you are being admired by some people, maybe based on your experience, or you are very old in the organization. So that's why the subordinates will just simply follow you. So these are the certain kinds of power. So this is a very straightforward question, nothing much to write into this, and you can just explain all these five kinds of power. Maybe you can just explain a little bit in detail because it's 1,000 words of question. So try to make it around 800, 850 words. So the first question is pretty much clear. Going to the second question, performance of employees at a workspace depends on their personality traits. Define the is the traits that our researchers agree upon and explain how they lead to meaningful workspace behavior. So again, you need to explain the personality traits and how it impacts your workspace. So it's again a straightforward question. Refer to page number 59. 59. So these are the certain kinds of traits. Like the first one is extrovertism. So it's simply like how you are open to other people and how you are just enjoy your work with while working with others. How you are open to others. This is extrovertism. Second is consciousness. It's simply how you are goal oriented. It's you are capable of achieving the goals and you are reliable and the company relies on you. Third one is agreeable. You are how much you agree, how much you are tolerant to the other things, to the new things. Emotional stability, how you just control yourself in the stressful or the demanding situations. The last one is the openness to the experience, how you just seek the new experiences and just you are very much creative into the future, and how you are just imagine the new things or curious to learn about the new things. So these are the five important traits. So you need to explain again. You can draw a diagram in a similar way. We show it like you can just mention traits, personality traits, and you can just refer all of these in this way, right? Or maybe you can just change the diagram a little bit to just do it this way. So means because the first one is the same diagram, so don't repeat the diagram. It's better to just create a little bit different diagram with a different color themes, right? Maybe you can just refer to this one. So second question is pretty much clear. Now going to the third question. The third is having two parts. Make sure third is having 500 words. So stick to the limited answer. Don't exceed the 550 limit. Right. Mr. Ranveer Goswami, the current CEO, retired from the organization and everyone bid him a very emotional farewell. He was a people's leader and the people were following and the team were following was going to certainly miss him. The young CEO, Miss Ria Talwar, who was going to take his position, has a tall task ahead of her. She was eager to implement the new ideas she had in her mind to expand the organization and was one focused leader, doing everything in her capacity to lead the organization to greater success. Miss Ria did not get a welcome or the support she expected from the team. Her plans was not implemented with the same vigor that she had imagined. Which common organizational pitfalls in leadership are described in this scenario? So it's a very general scenario, and we also encountered a similar kind of scenario when some old leader got retired. So we always try to compare the new leader with that all for all things, and always try to see that that was better at that time, but it's not happening in this way. So always the new leaders will get criticized. They whatever work they do, maybe for the welfare of the organization or for the welfare of the employees, right? So there are certain kind of pitfalls in the leadership which we need to explain in this scenario. So in this is a case study based, right? First was second question was the direct, but in third question you just need to explain a little bit about the case study. So which page number to refer? Going to the page number 147. So if we go to the page number 147, it's mentioned the pitfalls in the leadership. You just firstly mention what are the pitfalls, and after that you need to explain the two types of pitfalls. The very first one is the personal pitfalls. In personal, sorry, you need to explain the three pitfalls: the personal pitfalls, organizational pitfalls, and the environmental pitfalls. Right? I think I just missed one personal one. Maybe you can just add it to this one. So in personal pitfalls, then there are other pitfalls like the personal pitfall, criticism, dictatorship, role confusion, organizational pitfalls, and after that the environmental pitfalls. Right. So you can just explain these things in and you can just draw a diagram, maybe a little bit a different one from the one which we have created so far, because this seems a little bit confusing. So let's see the diagram. Maybe you can just draw a hyper diagram like this one. So you can just simply mention it pitfalls. This is personal, then environmental, and the third one is I missed the third one, and organizational. Organizational. And in personal, again, it's there are three things. There are three things: criticism. So here you just write criticism. Sorry, I'm just writing some spelling mistakes. Dictatorship and role. Sorry, role. So in this way, you can just explain these kind of pitfalls, or maybe I can just make it a little bit beautiful. Just making a bit beautify. I'm not sure which color is okay. So in this way, we can just simply draw a diagram. Drawing the diagram always provide extra half or 1 mark. So I always suggest to just prepare as much as diagrams. It will be pretty much clear and things are pretty much okay. For this, make these one more thing. Many students ask that so these words which you are referring in the diagrams are counted. No, it's not being counted. So you can draw as many as diagram because it will not come into that 500 or 1000 words limit. So always put more and more diagrams that will enhance your work and that will bring more marks to your assignments. So all these three are pretty much clear. So third A question is okay. Now moving to the third B question, correlating it to the above situation, explain how emotional intelligence would help you, the new CEO, to get the support she expects from her employees. So now comes because you will get the criticism. So what is the best way? Either to accept it or reject it. So if you're accepting it, then definitely you need to put some efforts on your own. Like you need to get emotionally linked with your colleagues, maybe your colleagues, subordinates, and try to get them understand, make the more friendly environment so that they will understand you and they will start working with you. So it's again a straightforward question where you just need to explain the emotional intelligence, its different aspects, brief about the emotional intelligence at workspace, and explain with respect to the case study. So the third point, brief about the emotional intelligence at workspace is an optional part. If you're exceeding 500 words, then don't write it. But yes, if you need more words to count to your assignments, then you can add this third step. Going to the page number 149, emotional intelligence, what is EQ? Again, this is a diagram. It's very good and important. So again, see how we can just draw this diagram. I'm just inserting smart arch, a cycle. Maybe you can just put any of the cycle, this one, and just put it emotional intelligence, or it's EQ. I think it's emotional intelligence, and it's relationship management. It's management. I'm just putting a short word, and self-awareness, social awareness. So this is again a diagram. Maybe it's more beautifying. It's purely up to you how to just create this diagram. Right. There are four things: self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management. Then it's a emotional intelligence at workspace. Maybe you can just refer 1 or 2 points out of it, or maybe you can just specify only 4 pointers. Skip this part, right? So this is all about third P part. If you have any doubts and facing any issue with related to the assignment or any other stuff, you can feel free to connect to me at ngasc.mba@gmail.com. And if you want to get the assignments validated from content perspective, surely you can just share to me so that I will put your comments if anything is being missed out or any content is missing in that part, so that you will just add it and upload it. uh, it's all about from my side, and if you like this video, do like, do subscribe, and stay connected for further videos. Thank you so much.